Hello, and welcome to Marketing Solutions for Local Businesses, the podcast where you will discover all the latest and greatest digital marketing tools, tips, and strategies you will need to implement in order to stay ahead of your competition. If you are not getting the results you are looking for from your digital marketing efforts, this is the podcast for you. And now, here's the host of our show, the local business guy himself, Frank Deming.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Marketing Solutions for Local Businesses. And happy Friday, everybody. As you know, every Friday, we bring you the best tips, tricks, strategies that you need to implement to make sure that your local business, your small business, however you want to refer to it, gets the attention that it needs. And, this topic today, which is titled 10 Steps to Market Your Business on Instagram, has been coming for a long time. It's for a long time coming because a lot of people have asked me about it, and I apologize for taking so long to bring this up. But I've been doing other things. COVID happened, and I got kind of sidetracked with my regular programming, and I got guests that was helping with some COVID stuff. So, here we are in the middle of June, and I'm doing it now. And I think this topic was asked of me, if I'm not mistaken, late February, early March. I know it was right before the whole pandemic hit. But I said, yeah, okay, I'll put it in there. I'll make sure I talk about it. Because specifically, a lot of business owners, as you know, who I deal with, are small business owners who are local businesses, HVAC companies, nail salons, med spas, chiropractors, etc., lawyers. They don't really feel that Instagram is something for them. And I want to talk to you about opening your mind, because a lot of people are switching over to this platform. Well, I don't want to say switching over. A lot of people, not so much so switching over, but they are paying more attention to it now. Sometimes because their kids are doing it, or friends of their kids, or their neighbors, or what have you. And they say, hey, did you check out that post on Instagram? That puts them on there. So the more and more they start using it, they start liking it, and pretty soon it's a common platform that they're using. So don't think that Instagram is not for you. Better yet, I want you to, since you know other people are doing it, your potential customers could be there. So why not educate yourself on it? Okay, so before I get started, I want you to grab a pen. I want you to download this episode, and I want you to start really implementing this strategy. It's very important that you really embrace this and really start thinking about implementing it on, in your business. And again, as always, if you have any questions about this episode or any other episodes that we have, all of my information on the show notes. You can hit my website, www.lbmsllc.com. Go into the contact page and reach out to us, or email us at info@lbmsllc.com and just say, hey, have some questions about your program and maybe you need some help with it. We'll be happy to help. Okay, so let's get on to the content. 10 steps to marketing your business on Instagram. So let's get started. Step number 1, really, really simple. You want to set up an account properly. You want to make sure, to get started, you need to set up a business account on Instagram. Make sure it's a business account. And once you launch Instagram, it's quite easy to discern whether it's going to be business or personal. Okay. So avoiding your personal account to conduct business. You want to avoid that. You want to make sure that your business account and you'll stay within Instagram's terms of service if you do this. And not only that, Instagram actually gives you more tools that are, and the ability to advertise when you use the business account. So number one, you want to make sure you set up your account properly as a business account. Number two, you want to add your website link. Sounds very simple and very obvious, but I can't begin to tell you. I actually have a friend of mine who has a business who has a Instagram account, and one of the things that was blatantly obvious to me is that he didn't have his website link. So in your Instagram bio, you'll want to add a link to your website. All right. See, this is your chance to turn interested prospects into customers. If you want to learn more about what you do, if they want to learn more about what you do, so why not add your link? So that's a lot easier. So some people will get curious. People are curious. Okay. So now, since the bio section on Instagram is limited to only 150 characters, you're going to need to make sure, you're going to need to make sure that you count your characters well. So if you have one of those long URLs, make sure that your bio, isn't very long either, which brings me to number 3. You want to craft your bio. So make sure that the link is on the on your bio, but you want to craft your bio. So, like I said, it's only 150 characters. Okay. So your bio should be straight to the point, telling potential followers that your business, what your business does, how your business adds value to the, to the feeds of followers. And remember, Instagram is not a selling platform. So please, you got to remember that it's not a selling platform. Instagram is there for socializing. So stay away from sales pitches. Okay. Don't have your bio as a sales pitch. Also, I want you to remember to update your bio when you've got something new to share with your followers, like an announcement about the business, a new offering, a big sale coming up, stuff like that. And then add a link so, they can learn more. All right. So you don't want Instagram, along with other social platforms, but especially Instagram, I've seen it. Instagram and Twitter, really. It's not a set and forget platform. You want to go and revisit it back and forth as many times as you can. Your bio, that is. So update it. Number 4, you want to stay consistent. See, if you're trying to increase brand awareness, which is what we're going to use Instagram and Facebook and all these social platforms for, you want to increase brand awareness, right? And you want to do it through social media, you're gonna need to make sure that your message, your bio photo, and your name are consistent across all social channels. So make sure that it's consistent with LinkedIn, with everything that you have, Facebook. See, you want your prospects to be able to recognize you immediately. Whether you're scrolling through Facebook or searching through hashtags on Instagram, you want to see that same brand. Okay, that's very, very important. You don't want to get cross-branded. Number 5, you want to learn more about your audience's engagement patterns. Now, this is key. I want to spend a little bit of time on this one. So, see, there's a thing called Instagram Insights, and they give you all kind of information about content views, website clicks, followers, activity, video views, content saves, like how many times they saved your content or your posts. See, it allows you to those insights. That it's called Instagram Insights, by the way. It allows you to understand what's working and what's not. Okay, that's very key. So you want to make sure that you study these Instagram Insights. Now, remember, if you just started, it's not going to look like much. So don't look at this all the time. But make it a habit of checking in at least every 30 days. And as your brand starts to build and the traffic starts to build within Instagram, you want to start checking it more often. Like, maybe every week, then every other day, because it can happen fast. Okay. Number 6. You want to socialize. You don't want to forget that. So, like I mentioned this earlier, Instagram is for socializing, and that's the main intent of that platform. Okay, socializing. So instead of trying to sell, just socialize with people. When people comment, respond to the comment. I say that on every single platform. When I did a study, if you do recall, on Facebook, and I said a similar thing. Well, no, I'm not on Facebook, excuse me. I did a study on LinkedIn, and I was talking about LinkedIn groups and all that stuff, and I said a similar thing. Because these things, it's about socializing. So people, and especially LinkedIn. LinkedIn is highly on the social side. A lot more than Instagram is highly on the social side. A lot more than LinkedIn is. And even Facebook now. Instagram even beats that when it comes on the social side. So like I said, when people comment, respond to the comments. When people ask questions, respond to the questions. Give your take when an interested topic is posted. Like, so if you're scrolling and you see something that's interesting, don't just click on the heart, which is a like for Instagram. Also comment on it. Give your take on it. It's going to help the algorithm know that you're a user. So the more love you share and show other people, the more it's going to give back to you. The algorithm is going to work for you. Okay. Not only that, other those things, you want to share or reference another post that you found interesting. That's another thing you want to do. So you want to show your audience, not to mention your future audience, that you're involved. And I kind of mentioned that already, but I wanted to reiterate it because it's important that this is, that this is doing, that you're interested in other things other than just sell. Okay. That's very important. As a business owner, that's hugely important. Okay. So number 7, you want to create some competition. Funny thing. Very funny. See, another great way to increase your social media presence on Instagram is to hold contests. Okay? People love to compete and they love to win. Or, so holding contests gets people involved, within your business. And they otherwise may scroll past your page, but a contest just kind of holds their attention. So you want to create a fun hashtag, for the contest, to get even more engagement and share the winner, and maybe even some of the close contenders with your audience, say, here's the winner, but here's a, really close second and a third person, something like that. It's a great way to engage and boost brand awareness because when you create that buzz, your brand is going to pop up even more. You're going to ignite you're igniting the the algorithm. So that's competition is awesome on Instagram. Number 8, you want to add a promo code. So it works well with Instagram promo code. So if you're trying to boost sales, let's say you're a bakery, a local bakery, you're a regular nail shop, you can always count on a solid discount to help you out. So what you can say is, you can add a promo code only on your Instagram page, and of course you want to put it on the link in your bio. So that way people only on Instagram get this deal. So if they find you somewhere else, they're not getting the deal. That's going to entice them to go on Instagram more, See, everybody loves to save. So a discount may be the thing that turns the hesitant prospect into a first-time buyer. So these kind of codes are also great for measuring engagement and sales, because when a customer uses it, you can tell exactly where they came from, because you only use that promo code on Instagram. You see what I'm saying? So that you want to do stuff like that, especially if you want to boost up your engagement. So number 9, you want to tell stories. So understand this. Instead of relying solely on your profile to engage your followers, take advantage of Instagram's story feature. It's an awesome feature. See, you can string your pictures and videos together to tell a story about your brand. So whether it's a behind the scenes look at your business or a testimonial from one of your loyal customers, you can engage your followers like never before with a story. Now, I'm not sure if any of you guys know what stories are, because Facebook has the same thing. It's just a quick note. Each image or video of your story is only visible for 24 hours. Okay. And then after that, it will disappear. So understand that. But it just creates a buzz and it gives you a boost, and Instagram will show it more. The more you do it, Instagram will promote it more and more and more during those 24 hours. So get fun and creative with your story, okay? And be sure to offer your followers something that isn't available on your regular Instagram page. So make sure that it's only from the story that they get that offer. Okay, so that's something that you want to do. That's a very, very powerful way of getting engagement, getting known out there on Instagram. Number 10 is you want to work with an influencer. So in the Instagram world, influencers are people that with special expertise in a given field, okay? And their endorsement of your product or service is a huge asset to your business. So before linking up with an influencer, you want to be sure that he or she has a large following in their industry. In your industry, okay? And that they've got a track record for influencing others. So just don't go and say, oh yeah, you're an influencer. No, make sure that it's part of your industry and they do have that track record of helping people. That's very important. So you can get an influencer to work for you with by offering them incentives and free samples to try of your work, or of your, like I said, if you're a med spa or whatever. You can also pay an influencer to tout your business. That's another way. But getting an influencer on your side can cause a monumental increase in sales. I mean, and that is the bottom line of that. Okay. So understand this. Whether you're just getting started, you need to step up your social media game. Okay. And Instagram is a great asset for your marketing strategy now. bottom line, folks, it's time to get out there and turn those likes and followers into sales. There's no other way of explaining it. You got to turn likes and followers into sale. Instagram makes it easy to do. It's a very simple way to do Instagram. You know, they're out there. It's just getting greater and greater and greater, and you might as well capitalize while the getting is good. So let me recap what we just said. These are the 10 steps to marketing your business on Instagram, okay? Number 1, you want to set up your account properly. In other words, make it a business account. Number 2, you want to add your website link to, somewhere in the bio. You want to craft your bio. And remember, when you craft your bio, you have to be very crafty. So, because it's only 150 characters. So if you have one of those long URLs on your website, take that into consideration, okay? So you want to craft a crafty bio. Number 4, you want to stay consistent. Okay, stay real consistent throughout all your social media channels. You don't want to look one way here and then another way the other way. That's confusing your potential customers. Number 5, you want to learn more about your audience's engagement patterns. Use Instagram Insights. It's a powerful tool, and that's going to tell you a lot about what your audiences are looking for. Number 6, you want to socialize. Instagram is about socializing. Be social. Share people as well. Don't just ask for the sale. Share. Give comments and all that good stuff. You want to be active on this platform. That's one thing with Instagram. It's an active platform. Number 7, you want to create some competition. So with that, get some contests going out there. Create a buzz. Do a contest. See what's going on. See how people can engage with you. 8, you want to add a promo code, along with a contest. Also say, hey, if you saw this link on Instagram, use this code and you get a discount or whatever. That's a good thing. Number 9, tell stories. Run stories on Instagram, which run for 24 hours. And that makes people, it just gives people a more warm and fuzzy with you when you do that. Number 10, last but not least, you want to work with an influencer. Find an influencer that's going to promote your brand and say how wonderful your business is. So here's what I want you guys to do. First of all, I want you to have a great weekend. Second of all, I want you to take these tips and start implementing them. You're going to see a vast difference in your social media marketing when you start doing this. Instagram it's fast. If you do it correctly, organically, you can gain a lot of traction quickly. So I want you to start doing this. I want you to start doing this today. I want you to, if you have any questions, you know how to reach me, info@lbmsllc.com. Ask for Frank or any of our social media managers, and we'll be happy to help you. Or give us a call, 888-416-7752. I repeat, 888-416-7752. And one of our marketing experts will answer the call and help you. So with that said, this is the end of this week's episode. I will see you again next week. So take care. Have a great weekend, folks. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Marketing Solutions for Local Businesses, the podcast where you will discover all the latest and greatest digital marketing tools, tips, and strategies you will need to implement in order to stay ahead of your competition. Don't forget, any links that were mentioned during the broadcast will be available to you in the show notes, so be sure to grab them while you have the chance. Incidentally, if you have any topics that you would like for us to discuss on the show, be sure to send an email to the email provided in the show notes, or click the Contact Us link and let us know what topic you would like us to help you with, and we'll be sure to add it to our schedule. If you would like for Frank and his team to look at your digital marketing presence and give you a free evaluation, simply click the Request a Free Consultation link in the show notes to get a hold of them. That being said, until our next episode, make it a successful digital marketing day. Peace out.